This is the 2023 Honda Pilot. Today I'm going to do a video to show you what is different on the TrailSport trim level. And even though from the outside it may look the same, that doesn't mean that it necessarily is. I'm going to go through all of the different details of what's different, of what's added, and tell you all about it. I'm here at Holmes Honda today in Shreveport, Louisiana. If you want to know more about this particular model, check out the link down in the description of the video. We're going to start out with the difference in ground clearance. Your typical Honda Pilot is 7.3 inches. In this particular case, it's going to be 8.3 inches. And you have the all-terrain tires here. Sizes are going to be a little hard to show, but I'll tell you what they are anyway, just because we're here in the showroom. But 265 on the width, the 60 series sidewall wrapped around the 18-inch wheels. Another standard feature for the TrailSport trim level will be seen right here. It's not the logo, it's the fact that it's all-wheel drive, but I just wanted to make sure you were awake and paying attention. You'll also find the TrailSport logo here, and as far as the interior goes, let's take a look inside. As far as any more TrailSport embroidery, logos, all that good stuff, you're going to have the TrailSport logo right here in the headrest. If it were me, personally, I'd like to see Honda put the TrailSport logo in all of those headrests as opposed to just here in the front. And that's just my opinion. You'll also have the orange contrast stitching as well. That is going to be on all of the seats, so not just on the front, but on these other seats as well. It just looks different to not have that TrailSport logo here like we do in the front. And then something that isn't specific, but in case you haven't seen it yet, yes, these new Pilots do have a panoramic sunroof. The Pilot TrailSport also has off-road suspension. And today, at least, eventually, I promise we're going to get one of these out and we'll do a full video on it outside. But since it's in the showroom here at Holmes Honda, a little bit hard to do. But I can tell you about the fact that there's also underbody skid plating for off-roading purposes to protect the engine, so down on the obviously lower portion of the vehicle, and also for the gas tank. That's going to be steel skid plating that's definitely going to help out in those off-roading situations to keep from damaging the most important areas of the vehicle. There are also optimized stabilizer bars and front and rear recovery hooks in case you happen to get stuck, or if you need to pull somebody else out when you're out off-roading and they get stuck. Boy, that should leave some really interesting comments based on what I just shared. And no matter which trim level of the Honda Pilot you buy for 2023, it's going to have the same engine option under the hood across the board. It is a 3.5 liter V6, but not the same 3.5 liter V6 that we saw in the previous generation. This model makes 285 horsepower. The torque numbers come in at 262, and instead of being mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, it will now be mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And how about those all-important MPGs? We're looking at 18 city, 23 highway, 20 combined, and 5 gallons of gas per every 100 miles driven. Not a terribly bad number for a large SUV. And one more important thing that you'll find here, the trail cam. And to easily get to the trail cam, you're just going to push the button right here. So what I'm going to do is push that button. That is not the trail cam. This is the trail cam right here on the left side of the screen. So that's going to tell you what's going on around you. Now you'll notice some differences beyond that because obviously you have the overhead view, the 360-degree view that will come in handy in so many different ways, in so many different situations. And we'll take a quick look around the interior for those of you who may not have seen this up to this point. Obviously, the updated digital instrument cluster, the steering wheel, a little bit different from what we've seen in the past. There's how you're going to turn on the heated steering wheel if you want to. And then we have the heated seats right here. We're going to have wireless charging. That's a good, definite a bonus, a plus. And then we're still going to have the push button shifter. So I know a lot of you have varying opinions on that, but that's what you have. And what about driving modes? Let's take a look. We're going to start off with Econ, and we're going to go to Snow. We're going to work our way down to Trail. And I like the graphics that accompany each mode. Sand. And last but not least, there is your tow mode. There, what else would you have besides a picture of the trailer hitch back there? But you can see what's there. And all I'm doing is using this right here to toggle my way through the different driving modes. So a very nice look. Some major updates for 2023 to the Pilot. Tell me what you think about that down in the comments section. In fact, one more thing I need to show you. You'll also have the TrailSport specific floor mats here. They're rubber. That's good because obviously if you're out off-roading, you're on the trail, in the sand, wherever you may be, well, obviously all of that is going to need to stay clean. So if it was carpeted, well, that could be a challenge. So obviously you have that as an option as well to help out. Tell me what you think about the Pilot TrailSport for 2023. And don't forget, you can come into Holmes Honda and buy this model. It is currently for sale, as you can see on the showroom floor. The link down in the description of the video will give you more information. Gotta say a special thanks to my friends here at Holmes Honda for loaning me this Pilot for the day, and all of you for being kind enough to give me the opportunity to give you a vision for your next vehicle. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about other vehicles you may wish to consider purchasing, check out the video that's on the screen right now, and I will see you there.